this video, we're going to be talking about mental diets. So many people are totally oblivious and unaware to the fact that their inner conversation are the cause of their circumstances in their life. Everything that they're thinking internally is getting pushed out and reflected externally. So we're going to be talking about that in this video. Stay tuned.
I'll be your light.
Hey lovelies, welcome back. If you're new here, I am Tia.
And I'm Leah.
And we are your manifestation sisters, helping you master your mind to manifest your desires. Before we jump in, there's a couple things. If you're interested in taking your manifestation game to the next level, make sure you are subscribed to our Manifestation Sisters YouTube channel and community. Secondly, myself and Leah are mindset and manifestation coaches. If you're interested in finding more about one-to-one coaching and what that package entails, you can do so by clicking the link in the description box below. Let's jump in.
So let's talk about our mental diet, and our mental diet is something we're either conscious of or unconscious of, because essentially we're always on a mental diet. Whether we, like I said, are conscious of it or unconscious of it, we are manifesting all the time, and what we're manifesting through is our thinking, and our thinking is what's creating our reality. So when it comes to actually being on a mental diet, it's us now consciously choosing to think the thoughts as the person that has what we want. And we say this in many of our videos, but when you come to think about what you're thinking throughout your day, how much of that are you actually aware of? Are you catching yourself throughout the day, refocusing your mind on what it is that you do want, rather than allowing yourself to be in a mental diet that doesn't support you having what you want? And this is what it means to have a good mental diet, like you would if you were on a physical diet, like a food diet. If you were trying to lose weight and you had a goal to lose weight, you put yourself in this physical diet to attain that goal. And it's the same thing with when we're manifesting something new. We want to kind of look at what opposing thoughts we have that don't support us having that thing, and put ourselves on this mental diet where we're thinking affirmations or having inner conversations or visualizing or scripting, whatever we want to do for ourselves, that's directing our mind and putting ourselves on this mental diet that supports us having what we want.
Yeah, and once you consciously put yourself on a mental diet, like Leah said, it's you making a choice, having a decision for yourself of who you are being internally, because we know we manifest who we are. So if you start having the inner conversation, you start embodying that mental diet of the version of you that already has what it is you want, of course that's going to be pushed out. But for a lot of people, and this is why we're doing this video, we're not aware of them opposing stories. We're not aware of the opposing mental diets that we're having. And this will look like you having arguments in your mind with people. This will look like you thinking you can't have what it is you want. This will be like you doing maybe a morning routine in the morning, evening routine, but then throughout the other 80% of your day, be thinking, where is it? When is it going to come? It's not mine. This is all your mental diet, and this is all contributing to the factors of what is being pushed out into your 3D reality and what is making manifest as a cause of them circumstances. So it's really about having a conscious awareness of what am I thinking? Where is my mind going? And is it in alignment with the reality that I want to experience for myself?
Yeah, it's training yourself in a new way.
Yeah.
It's training yourself to be the version of yourself that chooses to consciously think the new thoughts, think them on purpose, because you're training yourself out of an old identity that says, I don't get what I want, I don't have this thing, or you're thinking and opposing things, and you're allowing yourself just to dwell there, and you're training yourself into a new identity which thinks as the person that has what you want, and knowing that as you persist in that new thinking, the mind must get on board with that, because it doesn't know the difference between what is false and what is real. It's just used to your old program, so you're now updating it with a new program with your new thinking. It's now going to start to push that out more dominantly, because it has no choice to, because what you focus on is going to get pushed out.
And just to really bring this into perspective, we've got the OG, Neville Goddard's one of his quotes here on mental diet. And he says, to attempt to change the world before we change our inner talking is to struggle against the very nature of the things that we have created. Man can go round and round in circles of disappointment, misfortunes, not seeing them as caused by his own negative inner talking, but as a cause by others. And essentially what he's saying is, we're not realizing that it's us. Everything is us. It's being pushed out and reflected from what we're creating in our mind. Instead of taking the responsibility of being the creators of our own reality, a lot of people want to blame the external circumstances. Why me? Why is this happening to me? They're doing things to me. We want you to take your power back, guys. In you creating what it is you want, there's a choice that you can make with yourself, and that choice is shifting your inner thinking and the narratives that you're holding about your 3D and about yourself. You having the mental diet and the narratives in your mind of being that version of you, of it being normal, of not thinking things are on the pedestal anymore, of you essentially claiming that which you want to see externally and doing it internally in your mind.
Exactly, because if our mental diet is cause of our 3D circumstances, we know what 3D is. We've said it in many of our videos. It is just old news. It's old creation based on that mental diet thinking. We were thinking unconsciously, but now we're thinking consciously. We have the power now to change that 3D projection. And yes, it might take a bit of time to play out, but it doesn't have to take very long. We just have to focus on the news story, and as we focus on the news story, it does play out, you know? So we have to just have that faith in ourselves to trust in the unseen, so the unseen can become seen. And that's what it really is, to detach ourselves, to separate from the 3D illusion of what's been created from the past. So we take our power back and we create with our new mental diet, and we must experience it at some point.
Exactly, guys. So in a nutshell, this video is really about bringing your conscious awareness to what is your mental diet, especially in relation to the things that you want to manifest for yourself. Do you essentially need to put yourself on a mental diet to make sure that all your inner conversations and how you're thinking to yourself aligns with that which you want to experience?
So, you know, think about having awareness and just focus for the next few days to see where your mind goes. I'm sure you are fully aware of, you know, what your affirmations are that you're saying, or if you're new, maybe get clear on what it is you want, and we have many videos that help you do that, so you can come up with, you know, a new mental diet for yourself, new affirmations, and then, you know, put yourself on this mental diet, because we're, like I said, we're on it anyway, but now you're consciously doing it and thinking it on purpose with this mental diet like you would a food diet. So then you're going to go about your reality and about your day consciously choosing to think new thoughts. Put these affirmations or whatever it is, whatever routine you're doing for yourself, like, set time aside throughout your day. And yes, at first it does take discipline, it does take consistency, it does take repetition of doing these things to form a new neural pathway in ourselves that now starts to think this way more automatically. But with this discipline and saying our new affirmations and doing our tools and techniques that help us be the version that we want to be, it starts to become normal and natural for us to be this way, and we don't have to be so disciplined because we've now shifted into a new identity that thinks and feels and believes this way.
Exactly. The practice starts to become automatic. You start to make that choice of yourself to practice being this version of you, to put the mental diet into action every single day. So guys, make sure that you are subscribed to our channel, because we're going to be doing so many videos around this subject. So be sure to like, comment and subscribe. With that being said, we'll see you in the next video.